Most people today are promoted in the first third to half of their career on the basis of their technical ability. And they rise up in a business and pop out at middle and senior levels, expected to have a whole raft of soft skills that actually have nothing to do with their intrinsic ability to do the job that they've been doing for years. And that's where we come in. People really learn from us how they can become effective communicating leaders. And leadership means different things to different people. When I ask people, what do you think the main thing a leader has to do when they're communicating, they generally say, well, we need to get our message across. But of course, it's so much more than that. What you're actually trying to do is try to get people to change their behavior in such a way as they do something in your favor that they would not have done had you not spoken to them. And before you can get them to do that, you have to engage with them. And one of the best ways of engaging with people is to celebrate what they already do. Then you have to inspire them and give them a picture of how their life could be improved and generally better. And then, and only then, do you give them the motivation to go forward and do it. So in a nutshell, our job is all about that, celebrating, inspiring, and motivating, but above all, influencing people in such a way as they do something in your favor that they would not have done had you not spoken to them. When we start the process, the first thing we need to do is obviously see what you're doing now. And we ask you to come along with a presentation that you've already prepared, or one, even better, because it's better use of your time, that you're about to give. And we can work on that with you, get you to present it, we video you, we play it back, we deconstruct it, we show you yourself as other people see you. Yes, there's a bit of pressure within all that because, frankly, having a camera pointed at you while you're presenting is not the easiest thing in the world. But if you can build up to coping with that pressure, then your life becomes even easier when you actually have to do presentations for real. So it's a very straightforward process. We look at you, we talk to you about what it is you're trying to do, where you feel you want to improve, perhaps even about the sort of presenters you really admire, and help you map out how you're going to get there. And what's unique to the Aziz methodology is that we don't believe that any one person has everything on board to create that step change improvement in you. So we have a whole raft of colleagues who will look at various aspects of what you do. Taken together and supervised by your lead consultant, we end up with a stratospheric change in most cases. People often ask us, what does a typical program look like? Well, in short, there is no such thing as a typical program because everyone is different and we treat everyone differently. What often happens though is that after the initial session, we generally find that people need help to be more impactful, to really make their mark when they're communicating. And remember, this is not just about how you do a set-piece stand-up presentation, it's also about those informal communications which are also important in modern business life. We find that most people benefit also from one or more voice sessions. This is to help you really have the instrument to make the sounds that you want to make and to make really good use of them. And that covers everything from articulation, enunciation, mouth opening, breathing, relaxation, above all, putting much more dynamic range into your voice. So you have really good highs, really good lows, learning how to speak powerfully even when you're talking softly. All these are learned skills. There's nothing magic about it. These are things that you can be taught and with application you can pick up and do very well on. The first step on this process is to pick up the phone, talk to us and discuss your fears, your hopes, your aspirations when it comes to really effective communication. Then come and see us and we can show you what your potential is and how you can reach that potential. It's as simple as that. We look forward to seeing you.